I'm Michael, and this is California. And Social Security has a lot of different rules and regulations about how and when you can receive your benefits. And one of the biggest mystifiers people have with regards to Social Security is what is the maximum amount of money that someone could earn if they're taking their Social Security early and still working and not have them affect each other. This is because for people who are under the full retirement age and still working, every dollar they earn over a certain amount will offset any amount that they're receiving from their Social Security benefit. So today we're going to cover what is the maximum amount of money that someone can earn in 2020 and still not affect their Social Security benefits, as well as how the Social Security income limit works. Now, before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. The earning test, or the income limit, really only applies to people who are taking their Social Security benefits before their full retirement age. That means they're taking their retirement early, maybe as early as 62 years old. Now, if someone is taking their retirement early, like at 62, if they're still working, Social Security will reduce the benefits they receive for every dollar over a certain amount of money they earn from their work. And this can come as a big surprise to a new Social Security benefit recipient if they start receiving their benefits and they're still working at their job that they had before. Now, once someone reaches full retirement age, then they can make as much money as they want and will not affect their Social Security benefits. So, understanding how the income limit works can save somebody a lot of money, or at least help them to make better decisions about when it's the right time to start taking their Social Security benefits, as well as when it's time to maybe slow down and work a little bit less. So let's talk about what is someone's full retirement age. And the full retirement age is like what it sounds. It's the age at which Social Security Administration designates for when you can fully retire and be eligible for your full Social Security benefit. And it designates these ages based on the year that you were born. So if you were born in 1943 up to 1954, then your full retirement age would be right at your 66th birthday. Now, each year you were born after 1954, the full retirement age will increase by 2 months. So, for example, if you were born in 1955, then your full retirement age would be your 66th birthday plus 2 months. Now, if you're born in 1956, your full retirement age would be your 66th birthday plus 4 months. And this goes all the way up to folks who were born in 1960 or later, which would make your full retirement age at 67 years old. So if you take your Social Security benefits before these ages and you earn income, a portion of your earned income will offset what you receive from Social Security, meaning that they will reduce your Social Security benefit depending on how much you earn from your work. Again, the money that you earn from your work will offset the money that you are receiving from your Social Security benefits if you are taking them before your full retirement age. So for 2020, if someone is under the full retirement age and they're still working, every dollar that they earn over $18,240 per year, that's the limit, Social Security will withhold $1 of Social Security money for every $2 of money that they earn over that $18,240 limit. So if you make $100 over $18,240 in a year, then Social Security will reduce your benefits by $50. So essentially 50% of what you earn over the limit is going to be reduced by Social Security. Now, this will all change in the year that you actually reach your full retirement age, because in this year, they will increase the income limit up to $48,600 per year and will only take $1 of Social Security money for every $3 you make over that $48,600 in a year. And then once you reach your full retirement age, then there's actually no limit to how much money you can make. So of course, this brings up the question, what counts as income? So let's first talk about what doesn't count as income. And these things will generally not count against your Social Security check if you're taking it prior to your full retirement age. So things like pension payments, annuity payments, IRA distributions, dividends, interest income, or capital gains. But things that will count against your Social Security will be things that you are earning. So like employment income, like you would get from a W-2, or net earnings from self-employment. And a note for self-employed people is the limit is not just based solely on how much money you make, but it's also based on how much time you do it. So in addition to the income limit, if you spend more than 45 hours a month doing a business, then that will also trigger Social Security to count your income against the offset as well. Another oddity is for people who maybe didn't work for like just 1 month throughout the year. So in this case, the Social Security income limit will change from a yearly limit to a monthly limit. And the monthly limit is applied in the case when you have one or more non-service months within a grace year. A non-service month is a month where you do not perform substantial services in self-employment or don't have any earnings from employment. Now in this case, where you have 1 month without earnings, your income limit will go from an annual limit of $18,240 a year to a monthly limit of $1,520 a month. And the limit works just the same as the annual limit, but is scaled down for the month. So it's just the annual limit divided by 12. So for every $2 that someone earns over the monthly limit of $1,520, Social Security will still take $1 of Social Security money away. So obviously, Social Security can be complicated and confusing. But what is important to understand from this video is that if you're taking Social Security retirement earlier than your full retirement age, then any income that you earn over the limits may decrease the amount of Social Security benefit that you receive. And these limits can be based on either a monthly or a yearly income limit, depending on what your work looks like throughout the year. Thank you so much for watching our video, and hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. We'd love to see your comments and questions, and we'll be happy to make a new video or a new post as soon as we can. Now finally, we here at California, we know health insurance. So whether it's private health insurance or Covered California or Medicare or Medicaid or Medi-Cal or even health insurance for a small group, we know health insurance. And so I know it can be very complicated coming out of your work insurance and going on to private health insurance, or maybe you're turning 65 and you're trying to figure out what are the best options for you that fit your needs as well as your budget. Or perhaps you're coming out of Medicaid or Medi-Cal and you have to get health insurance on the private side. We know health insurance and we can help you through that whole process. So if you have any questions about your health care, leave those down below as well, and we'll be happy to make a new video or a new post to cover that also. So other than that, I am Michael and this is California, wishing you a happy, healthy day.